All right, folks, here we are, another episode of, I don't have a title for this one. I guess it's the New Age Revolution. We're going to look at the WWF Magazine from February, March 1985. They were doing, what was it, only, 6 or 8 issues per month, or per year in 84 and 85. They were not doing them monthly. Still an inflated price, in my opinion, in 1985, $2.25. Now, magazines today are, some of them are up over $10, so I guess that's reasonable. Not really, though. Not really. If you think about it, the LJN figures were $7.99. The magazines are $2.25. All right. I've wanted this one for a while. I just liked the cover for some reason. I always notice the weird things, and that's one of them. Blue, red, and blue robes. This is very early in Piper's WWF time because of that outfit. Looks like he's smashing Junkyard Dog. It is the same pit because we got the same chairs and the same outfit, but where was this? Where was this where we get blue, red, and blue robes and a live Piper's Pit? Very interesting. Let's go into the magazine. Right off the bat, my favorite stuff is the ads for the Hulkster headband, the American-made T-shirt, the Hulkamania T-shirt, posters, the Hogan collage poster, all good stuff. Here's what we get to look forward to in the magazine. We have the second article that we've seen so far of Amy McMullen's column, One Woman's View. I assume she's talking about Jesse Ventura in this one. I think this is the first ad for the 976-6363 action line that I have called in the past. Lord Alfred Hayes has a column called In This Corner. And again, he's writing about Jesse Ventura, looks like. Not sure who that is. That does not look like S.D. Jones. Not sure who he's stomping there. And then again, we've got just some really weird, arena setting. I've never seen that ref before. It's just where does this stuff happen? Are these just tiny little house shows? The WWF in the Middle East, which is kind of a precursor. Is that what we're calling it? The WWF and their relationship with Saudi Arabia today. Here it is. Back in 1985, they were establishing relationships with the Middle East. And so they sent S.D. Jones as the goodwill ambassador and Tiger Chung Lee. I love it. Look at this. Big John Studd walking through the streets of Saudi Arabia with a boombox. I love these candid photos of S.D. Jones has his name on his shirt. With a what is that? A underscore. S_Jones. That's interesting. David Sammartino, we got an article on him. That looks like one of the Vachons. Oh, yeah, it says Vachon. Article on David and his inability to pull off a German suplex correctly without killing somebody. Here he is. Looks like he's taking on, I would assume that's Jerry Valiant and not Johnny V. That is a television ref, so I assume this was on TV at some point. There's the Superstars 1985 calendar for $9.95. Here they are acknowledging Jack Tunney as the new WWF president. Now, do they talk about the Canadian relationship with him. I'm scanning real quick. I don't see it. But this is a shot of Maple Leaf Gardens. You can tell by the map. And Jack Tunney was not the actual WWF president, but he was more of the... What did he do? Did he kind of run WWF Canada, I think? And I don't know if they have a... I don't think they even mention Canada in here. I'm reading. There's no mention of Canada, but they give us the little Easter egg there, I think. Here he is in his WWF office. It's great. Tuesday Night Titans. This was a hilarious episode of TNT. It was from the first few episodes. Funny. They were reading viewer mail, and Blassie and McMahon were just making absolute fun of the letters and the content, and they were really turning it into more adult content. It was hilarious. It was just over the head of every kid in the world, but I was laughing. We have a story on Don Morocco. He's got gold in his pocket. Morocco buys over $150,000 worth of gold, including gold bars that he put in his pocket and chains that he probably got, you know, at the kiosk at the mall for $12.99 each. Good stuff. So this is in Saudi Arabia also. I'm pretty sure, because here we go. Who's he teaming with? That is so interesting. Look at this stuff. He's teaming with a guy in a black mask. Like, what is this? I love this. Coming in the next issue, Roddy Piper, the guy you love to hate, the third lunch contest winner. I think that was with Tito, the new Blackjack Mulligan, and Barry Windham, the gent from Sweetwater. They really have no transitions, again, from story to story. This just looks like a continuation of this story, but it's not. This is the founding of Captain Lou and Cyndi Lauper. Captain Lou's face turn, obviously. Ivan Putski at a Kielbasa festival. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the t-shirts. Ivan Putski, The Who, the Ghostbusters. Look at these 80s kids. I love these kids. Look at this. I mean, there's, you know, dad and grandpa, but look at this guy. This guy with his mustache desperately trying to come in. Ah, this is fantastic. Putski is presented not only with the key to the city, but a homemade kielbasa as well. Great. That's so funny. Oh, this is cool. WWF highlights. Beefcake and new manager Johnny V. Orndorff stretching JYD. Adrian Adonis. What is this? This is cool. Haven't seen that before. Judy Martin, Wendy Richter. Patera. Oh, that's Kamala's brief run in the WWF for a little bit in '84. Sarge. Nikolai. Valentine Tito. That's cool. I like that page. Conversation with a new Desiree Peterson. We've got Desiree Peterson has her own interview. All right. Desiree Peterson. I don't remember her. I remember the name, obviously, and I've seen her a million times, but I don't remember ever looking at her. She's actually kind of pretty for a WWF women wrestler in '85 or '84. But I don't remember ever seeing her. I get her confused with Velvet McIntyre. Hogan reflects on his first year as champion, and by doing that, he just has to kind of stare at the belt and tell you how he feels about it. Love that belt. I think that's the second version of it with the red lettering. Hogan and Stud. What is this? Oh, that's Hogan and his parents. Look at that. That's so funny. That's great. Cobra Corps training camp. I wonder if they're going to talk about Terry, what's his name? Not Terry Gibbs. Brian, you know who I'm talking about. Whatever. I'll remember it. The only Cobra Corps graduate who wrestled. Terry something, right? Come on. My brain. Canada opens its arms to the WWF. Well, that's nice of them. We have shirtless guy in the audience. I thought you only saw that in the U.S. Morons that take their shirts off at shows, but I guess the Canadians do it too. Oh, this is where they talk about Tunney, right here. Canada's been the relationship in Canada has been due to Jack Tunney, of course. He's based in Toronto with offices at the Maple Leaf Gardens. That's cool. And Tunney's views Maple Leaf Wrestling will be able to attract local and national advertisers. Okay. I like this. I love this. World Wrestling Federation has produced a local television show called Maple Leaf Wrestling. So that was what it was called in '84, and then it transitioned into All-Star Wrestling, but it was still filmed from Brantford, Ontario. Yeah, Canadian Angelo Mosca. That was great. We got some more fun stuff to look at. This hat my friend has for sale. I guarantee he won't sell it to me for $9.95. The Briscoes. My least favorite tag team of this era, the most boring tag team in the history of wrestling, in my opinion. People love the match that they have with Adrian Adonis and Dick Murdoch. I hate it. It's just so boring. I do like that Adidas jacket, though. Ken Patera, just how strong is he? Oh, I don't know. Ask McDonald's. We have an article on Ken Patera. Tito's surgery. So I was an adult when I learned that this was real. That Tito actually went out and needed knee surgery. And so, they did the injury angle where he's out. But they showed surgery footage on Championship Wrestling's TV show in '84. And it's very real. He really did have, No, I didn't think it was real, but it is. These are actually real photos from the procedure.
Oh.
This was from TV. They did like 2 or 3 weeks of hospital footage, and then him being wheeled out and claiming revenge on Greg the Hammer Valentine. We have the page of programs and magazines that you can order. Paul Jones, a salute to the Hook. See, this is where we go back in time. WWF goes back in time in these magazines to honor Paul Jones. And this apparently is Paul Jones. Not the NWA Paul Jones, but this is what Paul Jones used to look like. And this is him, well, not today, I assume. I assume he looks a little different today. Maybe not. But okay, when did the WWF do this? They just had this whole history section in this magazine, which they completely forgot about, in '85 and '86. Article on Heenan. This is early in his time in WWF. Piper's Pit Live, the stage is set. So here we go. Piper interviews a participant from the crowd, then attacks Jay. So this happened in Madison Square Garden, too. He brought in somebody from the crowd, messed with him, and then Junkyard Dog came out to save him. So this happened in St. Louis. So they ran the same thing in either Philly or MSG, I remember, where they call in a guy from the crowd, Piper messes with him, and somebody comes out and makes the save. But this is from St. Louis, and we've got strange ring ropes. That's cool. More stuff, more history. The history library. Eduardo Carpentier, seen here doing a backflip away from the tough Cyclone Negro. Don't you hate when old-timey ring announcers do that? They say the last name of the guy twice. I hate that. Again, old results. Tricky Ricky Starr. Wow. Look at this. The 1961 top-rated tag teams. They just stopped doing this. I can't believe that they actually did this at one point. Acknowledge history. Because they completely stopped doing that. Stan Kowalski. This is good stuff. Another one. Indian chain match. Mil Mascaras versus Apache Bull Ramos. This is wild. Is that Mascaras without a mask? No, that's Mascaras down there. Okay, never mind. And then letters. Letters that I think are legit. Like I said before, later on in the magazine days, they would be written by the editors, but these I'm pretty sure are real. More letters. And then the end, where you can get the WWF magazine for only $14.47. And the back picture is Morocco. So that's it. That's the February-March 1985 issue of WWF Magazine. I can't do any more right now because I haven't seen the footage from the years that I have left, so I'll have to buy some more from my friend Dave, and we'll review them for you. That is all. Good night now.